Like many of you, I have spent the last year in virtual rehearsals, classes, and meetings. It's been terribly difficult for all of us. We have all shared a sense of loss this year in many, many ways. We have lost friends, family members, jobs, a sense of purpose, and even our way of living. When faced with this crisis, the music department decided that rather than giving up, we should try and make some music in spite of the overwhelming obstacles of our situation. Our effort at making this virtual concert was built on hope. Hope that we would see an end to the pandemic and the isolation. The process has taught us a lot, and the situation has made us aware that human contact and the arts are more important than some of us may have previously realized. They are not just a hobby. They are a path through grief and suffering and a way to connect us all. This concert is an attempt to bridge the gap between the isolation, the loss, and the hope that still lingers in us all. I personally cannot wait to return to in-person concerts and rehearsals with a renewed sense of the vital importance of music. Thank you.
Hush, hush, somebody's calling my name. Hush, somebody's calling my name. Hush, hush, somebody's calling my name. Oh my Lord, what shall I do? I'm so glad that trouble don't last always. I'm so glad that trouble don't last always. I'm so glad that trouble don't last always. Oh my Lord, what shall I do? Hush, hush, somebody's calling my name. Hush, somebody's calling my name. Hush, hush, somebody's calling my name. Oh my Lord, what shall I do?
I'm so glad I got my legend in time.
Hallelujah.
I'm so glad I got my legend in time.
Glory,
I'm so glad I got my legend in time. Oh my Lord, what shall I do?
what shall I do? Hush, hush, somebody's calling my name. Hush, somebody's calling my name. Hush, hush, somebody's calling my name. Oh my Lord, what shall I do? Soon one morning, death come creeping in my room. Soon one morning, death come creeping in my room. Soon one morning, death come creeping in my room. Oh my Lord, what shall I do? Hush, hush, somebody's calling my
Growing up, I took piano lessons, and when I refused to practice, my mother would say, "Someday, when all you can do is sit at the piano bench, you will thank me." Well, I'm sure she didn't envision COVID, but rather was thinking about my old age years. Well, much of my COVID year was spent sitting on my piano bench and in my recliner from which I'm recording this little message. Had it not been for music, I would have felt that a year of my life had been wasted. The opportunity to get together once a week to share stories and concerns, to rehearse, to discuss how to record, and then to ultimately listen to what we had created with the help of technology was what saved me this past year. So this is my official thank you to Nathan. Oh yes, and to my mother also.
Love bade thee welcome, yet my soul drew back, guilty of dust and sin, but quick-eyed love observing me grow slack from my first entrance in, drew nearer to me, sweetly questioning if I lacked anything. Against I answered, worthy to begin. Love said, you shall be he. I be unkind, ungrateful, all my dear. I cannot look on thee. Love took my hand, and smiling did reply, who made thee wise but I? Truth, Lord, but I have more than let my shame go where it doth deserve, and know you not, says love, who bore the blame. My dear, then I will serve. You must sit down, says love, and taste my meat. So I did sit and eat.
Hi. I've been singing in vocal groups for most of my life. The times I have not been singing, I have felt a hole in my life and really in my soul. I know that sounds overly dramatic, but I need to sing to feel complete. As a testament to that need, I've been involved in 4 different virtual music groups during this pandemic, just trying to fill the hole. While I desperately miss the harmonizing of voices in person, virtual choir still provides the music, the mental stimulation, and the community, albeit virtual, that at least approximates that live experience. For that, I am incredibly thankful. Also, many thanks should go to the entire SBCC music department for making the Herculean effort to tackle the technical challenges that otherwise would have prevented our music community from continuing singing and playing. It's certainly not their forte, but they were determined to not let us down. A particular shout out to Maestro Kreitzer for putting up with me and my fellow singers as we all struggled to create music in a time when that outlet was so greatly needed. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Arlene Hollisey. When the lockdown happened last year, I thought, oh no, what am I going to do? Besides just singing in the shower, I need to sing all the time. So I've been singing with the Santa Barbara City College, I'd say about 15 years or more, as a student and a community member. So when the lockdown happened, the music department decided to have online virtual choir and online classes. What a wonderful opportunity. So I signed up for Vocal Techniques Level 1, and I had so much fun that I did Vocal Techniques Level 2, which I'm in right now. But I did find that meeting online every week with the choir and with the other class, that any feelings of isolation that I might have had kind of went out the door, and it was so much better. So as a choir, we learn new tricks, such as a click track. And you're asking maybe, what is a click track? Some of you might know, other ones don't. Thomas Joyce in the Santa Barbara Music Department created a piano track with a click or metronome sound that was used to keep up the timing of the song. We would listen to our part, and then we would sing using that click track to keep the song on the right timing. We shared and assisted each other with the challenges of learning how to use different technology and techniques. We accepted this with a lot of laughter and grace. We watched and listened to ourselves and realized eventually that we really improved our confidence of singing on our own. We all had fun watching our virtual choir performance on YouTube, created from our individual recordings and produced by our music director, Nathan Kreitzer. It was music magic that we could all do this. Thank you to all the wonderful music department, music directors, teachers, musicians, and administration at Santa Barbara City College for the continued opportunities to be part of and contribute to the overall positive well-being of ourselves and others by performing music during this health crisis. I'm sure that when we return to the same room to sing together, we will bring our new skills to recreate even more beautiful music. I now leave you with the following lyrics from Schubert's Ode to Music. You lovely art in how many gray hours, where I was stricken by life, you ignited my heart for warm love. You brought me to a better world, brought me to a better world. Often a sigh that left your harp, a sweet holy chord from you, has shown me the existence of a better time. You lovely art, I thank you for it. You lovely art, I thank you.
Doing both concert choir and chamber singers virtually this year has been a really interesting journey, but I think it's one that's been pretty educational and beneficial. I've gotten to know my strengths and weaknesses when it comes to singing alone to a click track. I've gotten to know my limitations and when to push past those limitations, when to really go for it. Having to learn how to sing with a click track and listen to the sound of your own voice day after day. But at the end of it all, have this really nice video, a really awesome reward of a choir, which we didn't get to have in person this year. So it was a really nice opportunity to sing with people, even though we weren't really singing together. It was great. Thanks, Kreitzer.
There is a quiet place far from the rapid pace. God can soothe my troubled mind. Sheltered by tree and flower, there in my quiet hour within, my cares are left behind. Whether a from this quiet place, I go prepared to face new day with love for all mankind. From this quiet place, I go prepared to face a new day with love for all mankind.
Though working with a choir during these times is a lot different than normal choir, it was kind of like normal because we still worked on our individual parts in our Zoom meetings, and I was forced to learn the music more closely. Um, Something really special though was hearing the final product with all of our pictures on the screen. It was a sound quality you couldn't get with a live performance, and it was really special.
Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, help me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I've been in Nathan's choirs, more than one, for a few years, and this has been the most trying semester. I didn't go back last spring, so I had missed, I guess COVID hit, and so we all had to quit, and then in fall, I didn't participate, but I decided I would come back this spring so I didn't get too behind because I knew singing was good for me because I have asthma and because it's fun. But I had no idea what I was in for, and all of the people that I normally hide behind were gone, and I was kind of on my own and warned that what I heard would be horrifying when I recorded my voice, and was more than horrified the first time, and the second time I think it was even worse, and I've never put more work into getting less out of myself. So for what that's worth, I'm very grateful to both Nathan and to our wonderful accompanist, Tom, to have put up with what they've had to put up with this last semester. And I certainly look forward to being face to face again, but I'm grateful for having learned more than I would have otherwise, I'm sure, not just about recording myself and putting up with and listening to myself, but getting to see the magic that you can do when you don't have a lot to work with and you just put it all together. So Nathan has been a master at that. So anyway, all told, I'm grateful, and all told, I'll be back in the fall and really happy to be there. All right, bye.
Summer is gone with all its roses, its sun and perfumes and sweet clouds, its warm and showers, its refreshing
Hello, my name is Andrea Danielle Wilkes, and I'm currently a transferring sophomore at SBCC, as well as a member of chamber singers and concert choir. I would highly recommend Santa Barbara City College students and alumni to join our choir program. Whether you are joining for virtual choir or in-person choir on campus, the community is rich with great choral directors, accompanists, choral members, and various songs to perform in a wide range of genres. Music transcends language, race, gender, and labels, so I would love to encourage others to join this community and have a safe space to learn as well. Thank you.
Hi. I met Nathan Kreitzer several years ago in the neighborhood coffee shop. I'd just say hello and he'd say hello, and one day I asked him what he did, and he said he taught music at Santa Barbara City College, and I did nothing about that for months. We just kept saying hello and made small talk and sipped coffee. Once upon a time, I had loved to sing in college, a choir. It was more than half a century ago. I was about 18. I remember how deeply satisfying it was to join voices with other people and make beautiful sound, and how wonderful it made me feel. One day I asked the professor about choirs and was any available. And he invited me to the City College Concert Choir, and so I went, and I stayed. Ever since I've been singing with the choir, and that's erased about 50 years. I'm 18 again. Thank you, Professor Kreitzer.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine.
I just wanted to say that I'm really grateful we were still able to do some medium of choir these past couple semesters, not only to help with some basic technological skills like lighting for the videos or good audio quality, but also being able to practice reading music and listening to it on your own and really knowing how to do your own part without hearing the other people do it with you and just kind of following along with them. I think that was really beneficial, but also challenging, but it was good. And then not only that, but just being able to still connect to other people with music, even if that meant we weren't in the same classroom together, we were still able to see the final product, which was, of course, always really special to see and rewarding. And then being able to just meet up on Zoom and talk and ask questions, that alone was really, really special.
We shall walk through the valley of the shadow of death. We shall walk through the valley in peace. And if Jesus himself shall be our leader, we shall walk through the valley in peace. There will be no sorrowing there. There will be no sorrowing there. And if Jesus himself shall be our leader, we shall walk through the valley in peace. And if Jesus himself shall be our leader, we shall walk through the valley in peace.
Hello. I've been singing in choir since I was 9. I joined SBCC concert choir 2+ decades ago and have enjoyed the camaraderie of the community and the mental stimulation. When lockdown happened, I dreaded the loss of these, but my fears were soon abated by an email saying choir is on virtually. Although I am technically challenged, I decided to participate. And mine, has it been an adventure? I'd like to say a big, big thank you to Professor Kreitzer for his diligence, encouragement, and sense of humor, but especially his patience with me. A thank you to Dr. Joyce for patiently and recording all the tracks for the voices, and the accompanying informations were more than helpful. And a gracious thank you to my computer guru, Arlene Holosy, for all her help. To my fellow choristers, I say thank you for making Tuesday nights enjoyable, conversational, and mentally stimulating. Have a blessed summer. See you in the fall. Bye.